Hi guys and welcome back. We're out rescuing Gary today. His bandit broke down a couple of weeks ago and we've been really struggling to pick it up. Gary lives nowhere, absolutely nowhere. It's very hard to get to, it's a right pain. But I am here. He says the bandit starts, but it's very hesitant. It sounds to me like it's maybe missing or a bit of water in the tank. I'm seeing that a lot at the moment. I don't know if we've had big pour downs or if just over the winter people's drain pipes in their petrol tank get blocked and then it kind of builds up a bit and it drips in gently and to the point where it gets, you know, quite a lot of water in. So I'm not quite sure yet what's going on, but we're going to pick it up. I think we're going to change the spark plugs. We might give the carbs a bit clean or maybe drain them. But yeah, this will be interesting. So welcome back and let's see what we're working with. All right, everyone. So we're back. Here's Gary's Bandit. It's a Bandit 600 2002. Great bike. There is a smell of definitely a smell of fuel. I can smell it. Possibly a I think a carb has overflowed. Actually, what setting is he on? Are you on the prime? Gary? Yeah. Did you turn your fuel off? No. Your fuel? No. Gary, you've messed up. No. Your fuel was on prime, and that's why your carbs have overflowed. Because you've taken it off suction, or someone else did. I haven't touched it. So normally, let me double check, but normally up or down is full tank. The other one is reserve tank, and the middle is prime. I think I can see it say prime. Yeah, prime. Yeah, you had it on prime. Hold on there. Someone's turned it to the right, and it's overflowed the carbs. The good thing about that is if you start it and let it idle for 5 or 10 minutes, it should go back to normal. Okay. So I'm going to drop the fan back. Let it idle. Don't rev it. Just let it idle for 5 or 10 minutes. It should go back to normal. But we can do all the stuff you want to do. See? Yeah, because it's got loads of fuel. Don't rev it, don't rev it. Alright, I'll be back in 5. Is it in gear? No. Alright. So I've just changed my mind slightly, guys, because Gary says the fuel level dropped. Wait, how do you know the fuel level dropped?
Because I had half tank.
Is there a fuel gauge on here?
Yeah.
Right, so anyone who understands what probably has happened here, drop it into the comments, but actually I'm going to answer the question anyway. There's a chance that fuel is in the oil now. Has your oil level risen? Have you got a window?
Yeah.
I bet the oil level's above. I need to take that back.
Yeah, take it.
I bet the oil's above. No, it's not. Is that normal oil level? Yeah. Oh no, hang on. We just ran the bike.
Yeah.
Right, we'll check it again in 5 to 10 minutes, yeah? Guys. You just saw me chatting to that guy, yeah? That guy, do you remember him? Yeah? He owns a 50cc Piaggio. Yeah. He just got a service, Gary, in the city. Yeah. Guess how much?
600 quid.
No. Whatever, that's a new bike.
140.
180 is the average at the moment, which is shocking.
£300.
350. For a 50cc moped service. That's oil, spark plug, a bit of grease. I can't believe it. That pisses me off. I swear I should see the receipt. I swear I should see the receipt, and I should get online and write a comment on their page. That pisses me off. It also pisses me off because I don't charge anyone, but he could have dropped the 100 into my PayPal, and I would have done it for him. Does that make sense? So I will never say to you, I'm going to charge you to service your bike. I'll never say that to you. Yeah. But you can drop 100 quid into my PayPal and I'll supply the parts and stuff. Does that make sense? Yeah. 350 quid. That's honestly absolutely ridiculous. Does he look annoyed? Yeah. Is he grumpy? Yeah. Gary? Yeah. Is he? Because someone messed with his knob.
This thing makes me so angry.
Why would you?
I start to pray because people do touch my back too.
I think Rab Jab touched your knob.
What? Awesome.
Because people do touch my bad, they end up making this dirty scream on the face.
He's saying, look, he touches his own knob. He touched yours. I've never let him touch my knob.
You sure? I heard in last video he was like talking about sucking and stuff.
We edit that out.
Alright, so we need to check your oil. Now I'm thinking it's not actually overly high, but the fluid would go to the bottom. I think we should drop oil for a couple of seconds.
Look,
And
Keep the keys, because Charlie
if you
reads
touch
that.
it here, look.
yeah, because it overflowed. But that'll. What we need to do now is
We need to have a look at
drain the oil a touch.
Yeah.
If there's no fluids in it,
Yeah.
put the nut back in. Did he just bump his head? Put the plug back in and run it for 10 minutes. It will feel back to normal.
Alright.
You won't need to do anything. Do you want to change the spark plugs anyway?
Of course, yeah, the spark plugs are there.
Alright.
Already took the screws off.
Alright, will the tank go to the side?
Wheels.
Wait a minute, let me get set up on the tripod. Guys, I'm going to leave the camera on because I'm aware that sometimes I'm really short on footage of actually doing work on bikes. Just for kind of basic updates, everyone. I've bought a new fuel tank and a new ignition for the Chinese bike. That What? Because Rabjab made me lose the key. Someone's coming to view the Harley today, Rabjab. Actually, between 1 and 2. I need to connect the battery. What time is it now, someone? It can't be 12. Alright. So I'll push Gary's bike forward in a minute and we will just put the battery in. Just have the Harley ready, I think, because it's, you know, it needs to be, he needs to turn the key and it do what it does. And we're just going to change the spark plugs on here because they'll be flooded at least. Now, what I was going to say to you all was, depending on the angle of the carbs, if they were angled back a little bit, you would be messing with the filter, the air filter. But I think the air filter's up here, isn't it, Gary?
It's somewhere here though.
It,
As far as I know.
I think it's higher.
I think it's somewhere there.
Is it lower?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think because of the angle of the carbs we need to worry about that. But we do need to drain a touch of oil to make sure there's no fluid in there. If there's any fluid in there at all, as in fuel, we'll drop the whole lot. I've got probably enough on the shelf. You've got some. And we'll get it redone. And then we just need to run it for 10 minutes on idle. And it will go back to normal. Part of me, Gary, now thinks check the oil first. Run it for 10 minutes on idle first. In case it's going to flood the new spark plugs. And then the other part of me thinks, no, that's ridiculous. So we'll just go with the flow. But let's set you up a little bit and see what we've got. So how far does this go without doing too much? So we just want to get to the plugs, yeah?
One here, one there.
So is this, can we turn this one? Is it one? Is it one that we can turn?
Yeah, just block here. Wait.
What is it?
Right now?
There you go. Alright. So, but
It's not there. It's not there.
I might. So we'll just check the fuel line. There's no split in the fuel line, that's good.
You see there.
Yeah. Oh, reserve is up, on is down, prime. You did have it on prime, that is the issue. It's on, isn't it? Who turned it?
You.
I will move the bike. Oh, for God's sakes.
There you go. Literally, you were filming your garage.
I was recording.
You're just saying that I'm gonna put the thing there so people can see.
It's got crack in there, that one.
Yeah, that was the worst one.
Yeah, still okay though.
I see the two middle ones was a little bit like brown.
Yeah, I think that's quite normal. Got to be careful, there's a lot of fake spark plugs out there. It's really weird, there's a lot of companies selling these fake plugs.
You charge your habit price.
What?
Charging your rip-off prices, brother.
They're just fake plugs, they look the same, but they're not functioning the same way.
The Chinese.
Where do you want to put these?
Yeah, go chuck them in on one of the red boxes, Gary, please. Just in case, you never know. No, what I'm saying is,
January.
there could be fuel in there.
And we can check it. Just
We have to check it. We have to drop it. You'll know because it will splash out because the oil sits on top of the fuel, so you'll know because it will come out first.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, the bike
This side.
is not warm, so
Yeah. Yeah.
you know it'll be easier.
Let me put it there. I don't know why you go that way. You want me to look at the way?
No, it's alright, you can see. Right, you on there? So if it's thick and glumpy, you'll know immediately if it's watered down. And then I've got to get the bloody...
When the oil's changed.
No, it's good, it's good.
That's fine.
No issues there at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even particularly dark, Gary.
Yeah.
That's not watery.
So I don't need oil change, you think?
Give me an old rag, whoever.
Right.
Old rag. There you go. Just dirty one. Yep, down there anyone? Yep.
Dirty one down there.
That's why we're glass, Charlie.
That's a bit late. That's the kind of before message, not the after message. You should have wore gloves.
Okay.
It needs kind of 10 minutes, guys. We've done the oil drop. There was no fuel in it. It needs 10 minutes just to burn everything off. And my guess is it goes completely back to normal. Yeah, just let it idle for 10 minutes, Gary. Choke, choke, choke. Your battery's low. Don't throttle it. Choke. How's your battery got low? Alright guys, I mean it's not even starting now. I think it's a false economy at this stage not to pop it off and quickly clean the carbs. Just get all that done, drain a bit of fuel, make sure there's no water in there.